Hey guys, this is Danny Perez with Erskine College. I'm here with Figure It Out Baseball. Today we're going to show you guys our pitch sequence chart for our bullpens. This is our second chart that we do once the guys have really grasped the location progressions and they're commanding their fastball and they're commanding their off-speed pitches. We graduate them to this chart, and it's more of a pitch sequence. I try to make this game-like. So what I'm doing is I will actually write the pitcher's name on the chart. All right, the date that they're throwing, and then I'm going to write the focus for the day and something that they're working on. At the end, I'll write a score, but basically what you're looking at is a strike zone from the pitcher's view. And before we get to the field that day, I will write up their sequence based on their pitch arsenal, trying to work certain pitches off of one another. For instance, this specific pitcher, I will often work the fastball arm side into a righty with the curveball middle, and kind of tunnel those two pitches together off of one another. And so basically I'm writing a 15-pitch sequence. They'll have about 5 pitches before they get onto the chart, and then they'll have about 5 on their own after, so it's about a 25-pitch pen. And basically I'm scoring each pitch location whether they hit the spot or not. So basically if I'm going fastball glove side and he hits the fastball glove side for him as a righty, this is a good spot, then we're going to give him 1 point. Okay. If he has a competitive miss where he's missing to his spot just off the plate, or he's missing over the plate but down, then I will give him 0 points. If it's a non-competitive miss over the plate, felt high, or way off the plate where it's not going to be a strike at all, then we're going to go -1. Our goal here is to get as close to 15 at the end of it as possible. And they try to get very competitive with it, make it a competition between them and the guy next to them, and that's why I like to do the scoring chart and show them their scores at the end of it, and then I will actually post the scores for all bullpens that happened that day at the end of the day, and that way they can kind of get competitive with it and kind of gauge where they're at compared to everybody else.
We kind of build up to this chart in the fall. Again, we start with the location progressions, and we build to the pitch sequences. This is how it looks for the most part for the entire fall, just really trying to hammer the basics building up into the spring. As we build into the spring and we're getting closer to outside competition, we're going to have scouting reports, we're going to have different things on how to prepare for each team that we're about to face, and those bullpens will look a little bit different, making sure that we're preparing on how to pitch to a certain team. But this is kind of the basics, the groundwork, the fundamentals building into the spring. When I want to have them have a day on their own where they can kind of just touch and feel all their pitches, that's more likely to be a short box day, a little bit less effort, just kind of getting a feel for everything. But once we're on the mound or in a full bullpen setting, we're really trying to accomplish a goal every single time. We'll never just come out here and just throw 25 pitches and a certain number of each pitch and call it a day. I really want them to feel like they have to lock in the entire time and that they have to earn something. And I want them to have a score, not to degrade them in any way, shape, or form, but just to give them a gauge of where they're at and where they need to get better. I always want them to be competitive when they're on the rubber. So if you're towing the rubber, there's a goal to be accomplished. Whether it's getting somebody out or getting a certain score, you have to stay locked in every single pitch.
Fastball glove side.
Missed over the plate, butt down, so we'll give it a 0. Not a hit spot, but a competitive pitch either way.
Slider back door. Trying to steal a strike to a lefty here. Good, attaboy. It's a good spot right there, so we'll give that a +1. Fastball arm side. Good. That's a hit spot. Missed to his spot just a bit, but might get a call there. Change up middle.
Again, this is Danny Perez with Erskine College. You just saw our pitch sequence bullpen chart, and please feel free to check out my other videos. We did just shoot one on my throwing progressions leading into 60 feet. These are things that you can do every single day when you pick up a baseball, just to help you get your delivery right, fix some common flaws that you might have, and again, these are things that you can do every single day.